God, 10 years, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Although I have to admit, it does feel like a decade ago.
When I look at pictures, I'm like, oh yeah, that was 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
definitely.
We look like that was 10 years ago.
So many of us have been through so many life events together, but then it also feels like it was just yesterday that we all met each other on the pilot.
The very first and simplest roles that we cast were almost immediately Stephen McQueen as Jeremy Gilbert, Candace Akela as Caroline Forbes, Kayla Ewell as Vicki Donovan, Zach Rohrig as Matt Donovan, and Michael Trevino as Tyler Lockwood. And that's great, but you're still missing Elena Gilbert and Stefan and Damon Salvatore. So Nina came along next, thank God. And so she won the part a little bit later by having the moxie to go in and say, I didn't do my best. And then Ian came along, and who doesn't love Ian Somerhalder, although he is a terrible auditioner. Basically probably got cast on those Pretty Blue Eyes and wow everyone later. So the last one left to cast was Stefan.
I mean, I remember my first audition for the Vampire Diaries. Kevin Williamson, he was in the room, and I was like, oh man, that's the guy who wrote Scream.
I thought he was too old, truth be told, but then we put him in a room with Nina, and everybody just looked at him and said, nope, he's the guy. It wasn't until, and I've told Paul this, it makes him crazy, but it wasn't until that day in the cemetery where I said, oh, we made the right choice, when I think he picks like a leaf off of her and then says, we have history together. It's just, when we were shooting it was so potent and so magical that we all did look at ourselves and each other and say, if this works for everyone else like it's working for us, I think we're going to be good.
I remember when Kevin Williamson and Julia Platt called me to pitch me Lexi, and they're like, yeah, you're going to be Stefan's best friend, and he's like brooding, and you're like going to lighten him up, and you're going to be like fun, and you're older than him and wiser than him, and you make him laugh, and you do all these fun things, and then we're going to kill you, and it's going to be awesome. And I was like, huh?
I feel like a question we get asked a lot is, did you know it was going to be successful? I think we all knew it was going to be okay. I felt like we were all like sitting on the surfboard, like knowing that the wave was coming, and we were just so excited.
On Easter, we spent Easter together. It was Easter weekend, and Nina woke up in the morning and bought everyone chocolate bunnies. So we woke up in the morning and there was just like chocolate bunnies everywhere on everyone's pillow. It was really cute. So I think that's might have been the moment when we were like, oh, okay, yeah, we're family.
It's so hard when you make something to anticipate whether people are going to like it or not. All you can do is look at the little moments that are happening on the set, the magic between two characters, and say, that works. And if that can keep working, then I think people are really gonna like it.
For me, it's the people. I think you go through something like that with people and you never forget that experience, and then you just formulate this bond that is unbreakable.
You become a family whether you like it or not. When you see someone that much on a set, and you can just look at someone and be like, okay, I know if they're having a good day or a bad day, and they know if I'm having a good day or a bad day, just because we're so enmeshed in each other's lives. It's really special.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see how one audition can lead you to suddenly move to Atlanta for 8 years and be on a show that people, recognize you from. It's a very interesting thing. Our profession is such a odd thing. One moment and then you're it's cool. That's what makes it so exciting.